looks right now. Because I can't see what my phone is looking at. But I worked today at Be Our Guest from 8:15 to 2:15. But I requested an ER and I got it for it was a weird time. It was like 1:47. I got an ER. Like my shift was over at 1:47. And so I ER'd. I ran over to costuming, picked up a new costume, put it on, and then realized you could completely see my bright pink sports bra underneath it. So I was like, okay, I gotta run home. So I sped all the way home. It took me like 15 minutes to get home because I was going so fast. It normally takes like 20 something. So I got home, changed as fast as I possibly could, and I feel like a mess. I feel like I forgot something. I feel like I forgot a million things. Got my dinner, since I'm not going to be out until 10 o'clock. This is my lunch and dinner. Good thing I stopped and got Chick-fil-A breakfast this morning on the way to Be Our Guest, or else I'd be dying right now. But I picked up a shift today for 4 to 10. It is 3:06 right now, and I'm on my way back to Disney University to catch a bus to Magic Kingdom. I picked up a shift at the cone shop once a few weeks ago, and I loved it so much that one of the leaders came over. Well, it says the cone shop online, but I've been like working with the bakery, so I guess it's just Main Street Bakery, I can call it. And the lady that kind of like talked to me and was like, okay, so this is what you're gonna do, this is how you're gonna do it, kind of thing. She like came back later. We just picked up like a 4-hour shift, me and my friend Kylie that works at Be Our Guest with me. And she comes back like 30 minutes before we were gonna leave, and she was like, hey, can you extend today? And I was like, sure. And she was like, how much can you extend? And I was like, I can only extend 1 hour because I work at ESPN in a few hours. Or like at 4 o'clock I worked at ESPN, and I picked up a shift that went till 12, I think. So I picked up 1 extra hour, extended to 1, and then me and Kylie both extended an hour. Went home, changed for ESPN, and like ran to ESPN. But oh yeah, so I was deployed to ESPN for like a month because Brave Spring training was going on. It was crazy. I just did not like that whole time. The whole time I was there was so stressful, and they did not train us. They just threw us in there and was like, okay, here you go. We're not cash trained. We're not alcohol trained. And my first day, they put me on cash register, and I was like, excuse me. So that was a good time. And they were just like, we don't have time to train you. You're gonna have to learn yourself. And it was like, okay. So I worked at ESPN for like a month, and then back to today. Okay, so that one time I picked up the shift, and then she asked us to extend, and I did, and then like another like 10 minutes before I left the extension time, she was like, do you work tomorrow? And I was like, no, tomorrow's my off day. And she was like, you want to work tomorrow? And I was like, sure. So I literally picked up a 9-hour shift at the bakery for the next day, and then the next day she was like, do you work tomorrow? And I was like, no. And she was like, you want to pick up another shift? And I was like, tomorrow's my only off day. So I didn't pick up another shift. And she was like, anytime you want to pick up a shift, like, just let me know, I got you. And I was like, okay. And I picked up another shift today, so I worked a double today from Be Our Guest, and I'm on my way to bakery / cone shop. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do today, but we're going to find out. And I did the same thing for tomorrow, so I also work 8:15 to 2:15 tomorrow, and then cone shop from 4 to 10 tomorrow. So it's going to be a fun time. I'm just going to eat my dinner. I can't play my music when I'm doing this. I don't know the radio stations here. But this will do. Ooh, Brian. That's always a good one, right? But so, I'm a little ways still from Disney University. 309. I'm panicking a little bit. They'll be fine. I hope. So I still have to find my way through the tunnel. Last time I got lost going through the tunnel. The first time we worked, we saw someone get on the bus, because I was with Kylie. We saw someone get on the bus in this costume, so we were like, let's follow them. So we just followed them the first day, and the second day I tried to do it myself, because Kylie wasn't there, and the guy in the costume wasn't there, so I was like, okay, I can do this, and then I couldn't do this. And then when I left, I got lost again, and this man, Garrett, that worked there and saw me, and he passed me, and he was like, are you lost? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, that way. And I was like, thank you. Oh gosh. To be honest, I think I'm gonna try to pick up another double Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. And when I say or, I mean and/or. So maybe all of them. I don't know. Maybe 2 of them, maybe 1 of them, maybe none of them. I don't know yet. But I get off pretty early from Be Our Guest all those days. Like either 2:15 or 2:30 all those days. So I can pick up another shift easy. I'm going to ask Andrea today. Okay, I'm not about this today. Go, go, go. I ain't got time for this. Well, I'm about to pass the contemporary, which means I'm about to be Disney University. So, I'm gonna peace out now and go enjoy my shift. It'll be great. Thanks for listening. Well, I'm back again. I am on my way to work this morning. It is Monday morning. It is 7:33, and I'm on my way to Be Our Guest, back to my home today. So the last 2 days I worked doubles at the bakery. It was a blast, as always. I enjoy the bakery so much more than I enjoy Be Our Guest. It's so different, and I love it. I think it's just because I'm in such a rut with, like, Be Our Guest. I've been there for so long, and I just love doing something new. I think that's why I was so excited to go to ESPN, just for, like, a little change of pace. I love doing something different. And I've just been doing the same thing every day at Be Our Guest. So I was just, like, I was living at the bakery. But, like, at the bakery last night, me and Kylie both picked up again. And we had the time of our lives last night. Like, we peaked last night. It was just the best, though. Like, we were magic maker / actually, I don't even know what it's called. We don't have the position at Be Our Guest, not used to it. It's either magic maker or memory maker. Not totally sure, but we were making something. And you just, like, walk around and you talk to people and you talk to kids and you give out stickers and you trade pins and you pretty much just have fun. So I did that for a lot of the time, and Kylie did too. So we literally just had so much fun. And when the fireworks came on, I was busser, but I went around and did like everything that busters are supposed to do. The floor was swept. All the milks were like within the right time frame, and they were all full, and just like literally I did everything that I had to do. So I like stood in the doorway with Kylie, and we watched Happily Ever After, and I cried. 1, because it's Happily Ever After, but 2, because we were literally just having the most magic day. But we literally had the time of our lives. I said I was gonna pick up another double, but I've just been so exhausted. It was the first day of my double before I actually did the double part of the double that I said, oh, maybe I'll pick up 1, 2, or 3 more doubles. It'll be great. And then after the second double, here I am. Absolutely no way. I'm going home today and I'm sleeping until tomorrow morning when I work again. I'm just exhausted. I can't do another double right now. Maybe Wednesday. I can't now. Save it for later. Well, I'm about to pull into Disney University. I already passed the contemporary, so I'm gonna go now. But it was nice talking to y'all. Hello. So
second time's a charm.
We just filmed the entire vlog without actually hitting record. So here we are, trial 2. We'll just do the highlights this time because last time it was just a bunch of random stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna cut that out. Yeah. So we went to Magic Kingdom and we got reservations at Skipper Canteen. It was very good. I'm gonna insert a little clip of the food we got. The dessert is very good. I didn't try it, but I'm gonna trust to say that it was really good. And I got my dessert from Starbucks. I got a brownie because I've been dying to try it since I worked at the bakery because it smells and looks very good. We both got ears because... Woo! Woo! Okay, because... We both got ears because I got soy sauce all over the shirt I was wearing. So we went to the Emporium so I could buy the turkey leg shirt. And out of nowhere, Sam just gasped and ran. So I followed. And she picked these out. And then we both got a pair of millennial pink ears. They came out a week early.
Here a week early. It was amazing. I was so excited. Almost cried.
And they're beautiful. They truly are beautiful. I don't know
they got
how
like a
good.
Nice puffy bow rather than the flat one.
Here, give your review.
I don't know.
That was it.
10, so pretty. They matched the Magic Band perfect. Ashton got her pink drink at Starbucks, and they matched it perfect. Very basic.
I love it. Perfect. Reviews with Sam.
Good time.
And then, okay, so the park was incredibly packed tonight. Like, it was insane. All the waits were long. But we went into the glass blowing shop right next to the bakery. There was a total of like 7 people in there, including us and the cast members, pretty much. So, and that place is really fun to walk around because they like blow the glass right there and make stuff, which is just mesmerizing and super fun to watch. And then we walked in and banged on Ashley's door and
Gave me a
sat.
heart attack.
And we haven't got up since. So,
Thought we were getting robbed.
yeah. So that's our night. And Maddie is gone. Her family is here for the week.
So
she
bored.
I say we're happy for her, but we're sad.
Yeah.
We miss Maddie.
I'm bored. Who do I talk to?
I need my other vlogging buddy. I'm all alone here.
We're filling in.
So it's just a week with Ashton and her roommates and no Maddie. Not the other half of Mountains to Mouse, but it's fine. Oh, we made a new little logo on our page. It's super fun.
Yeah.
I edited it myself. It's so fun.
Is it us?
Yeah, it's on the YouTube page. It's like our little header. I'm a big fan of it. I worked real hard on Photoshop for a solid like 10 minutes. It was great.
Ramiro just said the rose gold ears and the millennial pink ears are the same.
Send a pic
Excuse me?
I just did, and he said they're the same.
Did you say
of them together. He's not right. Sorry. Well, we're gonna end it here. It's been a fun talk, but tapping out for the night because I have to wake up at 5:55 in the morning.
It's bedtime.
Yeah, it is bedtime. So, good night. Okay. Don't know if you can hear me either. I'll turn that down. But today was such a happy day. I didn't have to go in to work until 9:45. So I went at 9:45 and I brought a change of clothes. Okay. I went to work at 9:45, which is relatively late for normal. I usually go in around like 8-ish and work a 6-hour shift, and I'm out by 2, which is awesome because then I don't have to open anything. I don't have to close anything. And today I was like, I get to sleep in a bit, but I have to close something because when we leave at 4, then lunch and breakfast are closing. Quick service is closing for table service, so we have to close. So I was sad I was going to have to close something today, but I was like, you know what? It's a 6-hour shift. It'll be fine. I'll get through it. It's just 6 hours. I get to sleep in. I'll have to close something, but oh well. But I went into work today, worked my little tail off. I was busser 3, which if you're busser 3, you have a busser cart that you have a radio and a busser cart. And the radio, they'll go on and they'll say busser 3 or 9 to here, busser 3 or 9 to here. So they're constantly just calling you everywhere. Like you have a permanent place that you go to. It's the North Ballroom for busser 3. So I go to the North Ballroom if they don't need me anywhere else. But they can call me and say like, hey, we need you in the West Wing, or hey, we need you in the Rose Gallery, or oh, you're needed in the South Ballroom. So I was running all over the place, but it was fun. It made the time go faster. So that was nice. And then I got a real early break, which was weird, but I was okay with it because early breaks, never gonna complain. I got to go eat something for lunch. I think I was like 2 hours into my 6-hour shift for a break, and normally I get around 3 hours, like right midway. But again, didn't really mind it. And then on my break, like normally when you put in requests for an ER for an early release, it's like whoever comes in early is more likely to get the ER because theirs go in first to get approved or denied. So I put mine in at my break at 12 o'clock. So obviously probably the very last person to put an ER in. So I was like, I'm not even gonna get it. I'm gonna put one in anyways because I would love to go. I would love to just go back to my room. I am going to pick up my mom's birthday present today, so I wanted to like go ahead and get that out of the way. I have tons of laundry to do. I just wanted to go home and get some stuff done. So I was like, I really want to get out of here. So I put an ER for 1 hour earlier. So for 3 o'clock, I wanted to get out. And I was just doing my thing, busting and stuff. And it was like 1:45 or something, like 1:50. I don't know the exact time. I can't remember. I have a slip. This is the time. And then someone came up to me and gave me a slip, like, to bump me out of my position, and it said pick up a special assignment. I was like, okay, we get those sometimes, and they'll just say like, oh, go sweep the South Ballroom, or just help pre-bus in the Rose Gallery, just whatever. You just have to go ask. So I went to Tech Room. I was like, hey, I just got a special assignment, and Ryan goes, oh yeah, we saw that you put in for an ER. We were just wondering if you'd want to go right now. I was like, yeah, I would like to go right now. So I literally left 2 hours and 10 minutes earlier than I was supposed to, like earlier than 4, which is an hour and 10 minutes earlier than my ER was, and I'm just the happiest. I was not expecting that. So I was wanting it like all day, and then I got it, and I can't believe it. I'm so happy. Oh, that's a green light for me. I'm just so happy. Yay.
Hello. Hello. All right. So it's me and Ashton. It's Ashton's little takeover right now. We are in Epcot today. And we're here to get Ashton's mom's gifts.
Yes.
We're getting gifts today. And I'm also hopping on the bandwagon and getting the millennial pink ears because I need them in my life.
I'll just hop in here, not we're gonna let.
It is quite a windy day, but we are all set. Now we're just on the hunt, and so we'll check in later when we're going around the world. But yeah, say bye. Bye. Hello, we are back. So we went all around the world. We are currently in Morocco.
Yes.
And we got some stuff for her mom, and we also got some pineapple mango slushies. And now we are headed to Paris to get her some frosé. I'll be with her in 12 days to do the same. But then we're gonna get some school bread after, because that looked real nice.
In Norway.
And that's all we got planned so far. So y'all missed a lot. What did we do? Where did we leave off?
We went and got frosé.
Frosé.
We went to the pineapple place. No, it was pineapple. It was in England. In the UK. Then we got a cider flight.
The cider flight was real
Now we're in a
good.
hurricane. We went to refreshment port, and we both got a poutine. And then my favorite poutine.
That was my first poutine.
You got the classic. How'd you like it?
It was good. I didn't touch the cheese curds though. Those look a little suspicious.
And then I got the cheddar. It's called like the specialty poutine. It's cheddar and bacon soup from Le Cellier that they pour on top of the fries, and then the cheese curds. It was really